Used to be able to show this. It's working. Nothing is working. I don't know. Reset. And that's it. And that's the end of that. Piece of shit. Hello, everyone. Let's have a moment of silence. 10 seconds, please. Heavenly creator of our worlds, why we are blessing this system. What the fuck did you do to my 360? God damn it. Fuck. Amen. Well, the system is dead. This is my Xbox 360. This is my controller. System doesn't want to work. And everything is connected, as you can see. It's connected through, you see the brick is control here, plugged in. And then you have the red, white, and yellow. The switch is on HD TV. Go fuck myself, right? And it won't want to work. So that's the end of that. No Xbox 360. This is a wake. This is a memorial service for my Xbox 360. I wish I could just smash the damn thing, but I'm just not feeling barbaric. It's unfortunate. Now I'll show you. I mean, the Xbox 360, these are my games. This is Cameo, and I got this one because I like the WarWare games. I got this 360 when I was 27. And when it first came out, I was like, this is one of the last new current gen game systems I got. I didn't get a PS4, I didn't get a PS3. I guess if you count the PS Vita as a new, but it was PS Vita was technically behind the 360. This is the one game I think that's worth the most right now. This is the gold edition of Ultimate Alliance, which has the extras on it. You know, like X-Men and stuff like that. The third one is on the Switch. I don't think it's been made anywhere else. Maybe they'll make a definitive edition for everyone else. For Sony, they'll have Spider-Man in all the costumes for Ultimate Alliance 3 Gold Edition for the PS4, PS5. Anyway, so this one's worth money because these things weren't there for DLC. You couldn't download them, I think. These are my Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect 2. You see that one. Mass Effect 3. There's that one. I bought this system, and there was a game that convinced me. We'll get to that game in a moment. But these are all the games that I bought. Mass Effect. So I have the Mass Effect trilogy. I never got to play 2 or 3. I played some of the first one. I got Ghost Recon. I also have, what is it? Double Agent, Splinter Cell. I don't have, not all the games are here, but most of them. And Sonic All-Stars Racing. This is the one with Banjo and Kazooie. You remember this one? This one's a great one. This is like the first time Banjo and Sonic met before Smash. You got Prey. This was a great game. I'm going to move my stack a bit so we can see the other games. I've got so many. I've got like maybe 30, not including the demos. Now, these are some of the demos I had. You could play like Devil May Cry 4, Virtua Fighter 5. You get some of this stuff here. You could play, like they'll tell you here in the back, all the games that you could play online. Let's see, Exit, Frontlines, Fuel of War, Mutant Star Empire, NHL 2K8, Project Gotham Racing 4, The Simpsons game, Virtua Fighter 5. This was always a treat. Back then, demos were on discs. They weren't things to download. You had them on discs. Guitar Hero 3, Strangehold. I'm trying to think of the one that is... there's one game that had this one here. Time Shift. This is the only demo I remember where you played the beta version or the alpha version, and then the final game was completely something else. Like, so I have the copy of the game that was the rough draft version of what you finally got. Now, this is the game that convinced me to buy a 3, besides Rareware games, because Rare was bought by Microsoft. And Gears of fucking War. Gears of fucking War. This is the game that convinced me to buy a system. If you saw those graphics, no signal. There's no signal. You're not going to get a damn thing. I originally had a red light screen with the bottom red light flashing. No 3 red lights, but just 1. And now I don't even get the screen anymore. This thing doesn't want to work. It is a piece of shite. Viva Pinata. This is one of my classes. So, and I have Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts and Dead or Alive. And it's a funny thing about Dead or Alive. It came with, well, it didn't come with. I bought the arcade stick. I don't know where the sticker is for this button anymore. But this is a beautiful arcade stick. You know what I wish it could have done? If you had 3 additional joysticks for the other buttons. That way you could play every game on the arcade stick. This was great. This was a great accessory. A few more games to show you, and then I'll get some final thoughts. Here is Sneak King. There's a wrestler who's trying to get every copy. I'm going to hold on to my copy of Sneak King. It's worth not much, but to a professional wrestler, it's like worth a lot for him. He's trying to get every copy. Dare we forget Tomb Raider. This is like one of my favorite games, one of the last games that I played on this system. Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4. The last time I played it, I got stuck in a bush trying to get through Tamriel. And that was the end of that. And there was some good DLC that I got, or I was going to buy. And that was the end of that. Fucking hell. And finally, to show and tell, Perfect Dark Zero. Now, there's other games, such as MotoGP, which is a great simulation for motorcycles. Just a lot of other games I had. Lego Star Wars 3. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. And, of course, you know, when the new DVD wars or new software wars were coming about, and Microsoft had done HD DVD. I think we recall this thing, right? Because this is like a little 360, but you connect it to your 360, and you can watch your HD DVDs. It was either HD DVD or Blu-ray. I didn't personally see the difference, but they say Blu-ray is easier, much more of an improvement. I don't know. So that's what that war was about. And honestly, I just didn't care. Like I stuck with Microsoft, but to be honest, it's just the real winner was going to be Sony and their Blu-ray, and then Microsoft, Xbox. The Xbox One played Blu-ray, and all that shite. I guess in the end, what I can say is that I had the system. No, actually, this was a fair to good investment. I'll tell you why. When I bought this in 2005, I had this for about a couple of years, or like not even 2 years I had this. And the damn thing would have the 3 red lights of death. Even Joel, if you go to Varg Skeletor, Joel, no, Xbox, are you okay? Oh, damn it. No, no, it's doing it, right? And that's how I said, that's how I felt. And a lot of people felt that way. The 3 red lights of death. And that was just not a fun time. But I replaced mine. I had to go talk to like automated people to get this done. and I had to go and put this. So you would put this in a shipping box and you ship it out. They would give you a replacement. But every new replacement was bullshit because they would last the same amount of time. It's like, did we get these like shitty ones? What the fuck? You're supposed to get 360s that last, right? So that sucks. And why put this? Let's not put the TV through this agony. But yeah, man, it's a lot of bullshit. And so eventually in I think I went through the last one in 2010. After I moved into this house, I played, the last game I played was Lego Star Wars Clone Wars, I think. Or it might have been the complete saga. And after that, my Xbox 360 died. My second replacement. So my third Xbox 360 died. Then about maybe 2013, 2014, or 2015. I don't remember which year. But I bought, as close to 2016, I got a refurbished Xbox 360 from GameStop. And now this is the one you see, and now it's dead. And the last game I played, I think, was Tomb Raider. So that's fucked up. It's one of those things you have to always play and maintain, otherwise it's gonna brick, and this thing bricked. You know, the best systems are the ones that stand the test of time. I just showed, if you watched my last video, I just showed an N64 game. And that still works. My Super Nintendo still works, but the start buttons don't work. What a lot of bullshit, right? So, well, let's do this. Let's do it proper, okay? Because you have to do a proper burial for this. So we're not gonna smash it to bits. I'm not mean-spirited like that, unfortunately. So let's put the Tyler TV down for a moment. Make sure we don't damage anything. I'm gonna put a cloth over it to say our goodbyes, because this system dead. Because why the fuck not? You know, that's the thing. I mean, like, if you left your PS4, PS5, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, if you left that alone, right? All right. Put that there. As we say our goodbyes, we'll let the Nintendo Switch do so. And we know this fucker works. It's very sad. It's a very sad day. But I just, like I said, what else can I tell you? That you have to invest better. You have to get better. I like the things that can last for a long time. The Xbox 360 was a fair investment, because if you were one of the first to get it, then you got a shitty product because it wouldn't last you very long. Now, I don't know about the Series X or the Xbox One or Xbox One S or Xbox One X or any of the new ones. I only know that this one's a piece of shit, which is still unfortunate. How do we get better? How do we get past this? I don't know. I think that what we need to do, I mean, first I would trust Nintendo. I trust the handhelds. I trust board games. You can only lose the pieces to a board game. Board games aren't going to run out of power. That's why we love the board games. But thank you, Xbox 360. We loved you, but we've lost you. And now we're on to better things. Sayonara.